He just looking in the wrong areas up here haggling with some pimps. But you know, he's definitely in the market of looking for it. He just don't know it. And I really
Yeah,
do want to see, I respect his tricking, but I want to see him be the best trick that he can be. I mean, because at the end of the day, there's hoes just like it's on Bissonnet. The same goes for Fig. There's a bitch out there right now as we speak on both Bissonnet and Fig busting a $50 day. So the fact that he coming with the 150s and the 200s and the 180s, you know what I'm saying? Hey man, to some bitch,
yeah,
that's a whole lot of money. To
yeah. And the one I wasn't believing too. Okay, because he said that he don't do the bareback nothing with a bitch, right? This is what he
oh, he
said.
bareback that bitch. That's why he was on
Right.
Redbook.
P, thank you. That's why I told him. I said, yeah, you exposed yourself there. You was a Red Book boy. Yeah, you like Red Book? That's your favorite site? Yeah. Raw
Yeah,
dogging for
like
sure.
I was working that motherfucker back when that bitch was popping, man. That's all they called that motherfucker, man. They was trying to BBB and GGG and EEE and letters I ain't never even heard of. Still to this day, I be like, what? PDSMJ. I'm like, what the fuck is this shit?
Right. Acronyms
Hey,
that a motherfucker don't know nothing about.
man, listen, still to this day. Man, they was having some hellified thought back page was something, boy. Listen, them niggas on the West Coast trying to get wet and wild. You hear me?
But you see how I broke that down, though? See, you can't let a motherfucker get away with just saying anything. You see how I broke that
No,
shit down? See, a younger motherfucker who wasn't around during the Craigslist days and don't
no, they don't
remember the
know.
Craigslist days, when he said that, yeah, I did an
They was
outcall on
getting paid
Craigslist,
on Craigslist. Them
100
hoes getting paid.
P. There was no such thing as a $180 outcall when Craigslist was popping. Anybody on this
It's
motherfucker who was
2022.
around,
If a bitch on Mega Personal doing a $180 alcohol, that hoe should eat dick and die at this very moment.
right? Still shouldn't. I ain't fucked with the internet since 2015. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I ain't had no bitch
I
post no
tell you,
ads, no none of that shit.
I ain't had no hoes or nothing, but we talked to plenty of gentlemen out here, and they ain't moving for that little amount of money, man.
Yeah. So like
That's
I
too much
said, man,
inconvenience
like,
for a pimp.
but you see how I broke that shit down though. I said $180
Hmm.
alcohol, and then she let it be
Never,
known her pimp was a
never.
female. It was a stud. Just the fact that you even knew who the bitch was fucking with is a problem. And then you knew that the bitch was fucking with another female, that's even more of a problem. You know what I mean? So everybody in the
Hmm.
situation lost. The bitch that's a stud is
Hmm.
lost. The motherfucking bitch that's dating him is lost, and he lost. But he only, I guess 18, 19, however old he was at the time. So he's expected to be lost as a trick at that age. You know what I mean? Like if he was still lost at this age, you know what I mean? It's a little concerning. You know what I mean? But I don't think he lost at this age. But I would like to see him step his tricking
Boy,
up.
that
You know what
nigga
I
looked
mean?
like he was he talking about he was 34. Boy, you look every bit of I thought that nigga was like 51. Boy, hey, boy,
No,
you thought life you was
Dino,
over
I
here talking about
appreciate
life.
Dino. Can I say this? I appreciate what you're saying, bro. But because when I first went to the brothel when I was 18 years old, yes, I saw tricks that had their game elevated to a point that was
Yeah,
way
yeah, they
higher
got
than
they got
mine
real
was.
trickinism
I
about
saw
them.
a trick. I saw a trick pull out of a limousine to come see the girls. Okay, he's
Mm-hmm.
in the back of a limo with like two girls coming out with shit, drinks in his hand.
High
One time
power
she had
tricking.
a bar in there. All I got was an hour date and one shot at the bar before I left. You know what I mean? So what I'm telling you is, bro, is that obviously there were more elevated tricks, older tricks, tricks with more money, tricks that have been doing it for a longer time.
Yeah, you need
Like
to
I
get
was
up
a
under them and
newbie,
get that good trick
right?
game.
You're
And then
supposed
I
to
had
soak
the
up some
180
game.
half an hour with the
They
girl
got
that
that
had the
that
stud
good trick
pimp,
game.
right? And then the
Mm-hmm.
girl that did the alcohol for 300 for an hour, that girl wasn't a real escort neither. She wasn't really in the game like that. She just posted an ad on Backpage, and or not Backpage, Craigslist. That was Craigslist back then, before Backpage. It's Craigslist. So she posted an ad on Craigslist, and she had this picture where she had like this short skirt, and her leg was showing she was chocolate. And her name was I forgot what her name on the ad was, but this is where the bitch fucked up. When she came over, she gave me her real name because she got comfortable with me. She told me her real
Oh
name,
yeah,
told me she doesn't
she
use
wasn't
it
a
all
real
the
home.
time, and I found out she was a renegade. She was a renegade, and I was able to bust 3 nuts while I was with her an hour. I had
You did your job. You was able to trick. You was able to trick that bitch. You did right.
Okay.
You did right. I
And
respect
then
your
I
tricking.
saw
You did
that bitch.
right.
Check this out. I saw that bitch when I went to community college a few years later in Oakland at Laney, and the bitch was in hair school doing cosmetology because
Just
I
like a
tricked on her
regular
that one
basic bitch.
time and gave her that 300. She was in the car with a lesbian. The lesbian was saying, like, don't give that nigga your number. She's like, no, I know him. I know him. He's a trick. He's a trick. And then she gave me the number, and I got to date her again for free. And I got to drive her Saturn. And I was learning how to drive a car at the time. So she
Hey,
let me
you know
drive her
what's
Saturn.
sad? This is back in the
You
day,
did
but there's
right. The
still bitches
trick
doing
that
shit
hoe.
like
Yeah.
that right now.
So I ain't gonna lie, bro. I didn't lost and I didn't won.
He's a
I
trick.
didn't
He
get a
done
vote.
tricked the bitch.
But I really want to tell you the story about the chunky bitch on International 11th at 3 in the morning when the guy was honking the horn behind me. So this trick finally pulls off because she's like, it's not a pimp, it's a trick. So when she said it was a trick, I instantly was not nervous anymore. I was like, oh, okay, I'm calm. So the trick pulled off. She starts talking to me. She's like, how much you got? I'm like, look, man, it's 3 o'clock in the morning. You're not going to get any money out until probably 6 in the morning when all the guys come out from off work. You know, I got $20. Why don't you just give me a quickie real quick? Just with a condom, it's $20. It's like $20. I'm like, come on, you know you need it. I'm really pressing the issue with this girl. I'm like begging for it. Just to give her $20 for some head. She finally gets in the car. We go around the corner, like 2 blocks around the corner. I park somewhere. I look in my pocket. I don't even have $20. I only have $10. So I pull out the $10. I'm like, I thought I had $20. I got just like $10. I'm like, come on, you know, it would be quick. It would be quick. I'm a nut real quick. So she sucked my dick for like 10 minutes. I came. She ended up just being hella cool. She gave me her cell phone number. She had a 503 area code, Portland, Oregon. And she talked to me for like 30 minutes in my car before she got out.
Hey, listen,
Boy,
let me
you did.
ask you
Hey,
this, right? See,
you
listen.
tricked the fuck
Hey,
out that hoe.
hold on. See,
I
because
I also picked up a girl off International and dated a girl for 3-4 hours in my car for free just because I gave her a ride home.
Hey, listen.
Ooh.
Hey, listen.
You
Okay,
tricked them hoes.
so you
Tricked
date
The
you
them
date
blade
hoes.
is a
girls
good
all the
way to do
time,
it. The
right?
blade is the best way to do it. It's better than the internet.
Cause they'll go for it. They go for it. They'll go for it.
The internet,
Hey
they're
man,
going to
when
expect more.
you're a seasoned trick, you know how to cut through the cracks and get what you're trying to get.
When you
Hey,
go to the
Tricks.
how
blade, you're
often
going to get a better deal
do
than when
you?
you get
Hey,
off the
hey, listen
internet.
though. How often do you break yourself?
I ain't gonna lie, but the last time I got a provider was a while ago. It was like 3 months ago. I'm getting paid. All right, so I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. I'm waiting for my money. I get a big tax return, which I was supposed to get last month. I get it at the end of the month, and I get Social Security every month. So, like, when I get paid in like a week or so, yeah, I'm about to go ham shit. I'm about to go to the Blade, and I'm probably gonna go out there for like a weekend maybe and get a date every single night, and then go out there.
Okay, but what
Big
I'm
thing.
saying is, how often do you break yourself when you date a chick? Like, how often do you spend all the money that you have on your person at that time?
You mean like spend all the my whole purse on a girl?
Yeah, like, say you got $500 in your pocket. How often do you spend every dollar in your pocket on a hoe?
Oh, never.
See, I hope bitches is paying attention because this is something that the pimp be teaching all the time. Now you hearing this shit from a
Mm-hmm.
trick. You know what I mean?
Never. I will
Because
never give a hooker my last dollar.
no, that's because you ain't came across a hoe that fuck with my pimping. You know what I mean? Because I know how to send a bitch to get, and I don't know nothing about you, but I know damn well I can send a bitch to break you for everything, and you'll gladly do it, have a great time. That's why you laughing because you know what I mean. Pimping got game. So,
Yeah.
so, but I know for sure, without a doubt, I can send a hoe at you right now, and she gonna get you for everything. If you got 1,000, if you got 2,000, if you got 5,000, she gonna get every dollar, and you're gonna be happy to do it. You know what I mean?
Goddamn right.
It's gonna be worth your while. She ain't gonna rob you or nothing like that. It's gonna be worth your while. You know what I mean? But I just hope bitches is paying attention because this is something that the pivot teach all the time, bitch. These motherfuckers always have more than what they tell you. Always. You just heard it from the horse's mouth right now.
And I'm gonna tell you another
You know what
thing
I mean?
too. Let me tell you one more thing. So I was on International in the
Don't
daytime.
give these
And
bitches too much free game.
I picked up this chocolate girl,
They
right? And I
they
told her,
need this.
I said, how much? She says $100. So she hops in. I give her the 100. My dumb ass is where I fucked up. I fuck up. I should have had the 100, ready to go in my pocket. I show her my wallet. She just take out the 100. She sees I have more money.
She
So
got you.
before she even starts the date, she says, if you give me another 100, I'll let you do it without a condom. I'll let you fuck me without a condom, bear. As soon as she said that, I was like, hell no, girl. I'll tell you what. Here's $100. Here's a $20 tip. You can just get out of my car. Once I found out that she offers bear for more money, I said, if she's willing to do that with me, that means she's done that with other guys. She's done that with plenty of guys. So that means she probably has something. So I don't want to date this girl anymore. I'm still going to pay her because she hopped in my car. I don't want a conflict. I'll give her a $20 tip. And then so there's no issue. And I know this girl, what she looks like now. She just hopped in my car. I'm never going to pick up this girl ever again.
Now I got a question for your tricking. I got a question for your tricking now. Now,
I'm pretty when you out
in hot pursuit, you know what I'm saying, to trick off on a prostitute. Hold on. I got a question for you. We've answered yours and we heard you out. Now hold on, man. Now when you're in hot pursuit to try to trick off on a prostitute, are you preferring a pimp's hoe or a renegade? What is your professional what are you looking for?
Well, I'm not gonna lie to you. Whenever I deal with a renegade provider, you know, it's always a way better service when you have a provider with a pimp because it depends. But when you have a provider with a pimp, you know, it's gonna be more business oriented, you know, straight to the point. You're gonna pay for the exact time you're paying for. It's not gonna be restaurant. It's gonna be good service. Yeah, it's strictly pimping. It's a business. But what I'm saying is that's all it is business. With renegades, it could be a little more. A renegade might call your phone the next day. She might say, "Hey, you want to smoke?" You know, because I might have smoked with the renegade. So she might say, "Oh, he got good weed. This trick got good weed. This trick always got weed on him." She might tell her girlfriends about it. Next, you know, you hanging out with 2-3 renegades in the car in the daytime, and you're not even dating them. You're just smoking with them. You only dated one of them the night before. You might have gave her $80 for a quick car date for a quick blow and go, and now you're fucking kicking with these girls in the daytime in their fucking neighborhood, smoking weed with them in your car. You know, that's how the shit happens with renegades.
Renegades be bums, and they do bum hoe activity. Pimps hoes be on business. Renegades be on bum shit.
This is some valuable testimonies right here, man. Because
I'm not lying about none of this, bro. I'm not.
I believe you. This is things that we already know.
What you see on this Instagram platform right now is who I am in real life.
Saying all the time.
This is who I am.
We sound like the boogeyman when we say it, but see, when you say it, they know it's the truth. We sound like the boogeyman when we say the truth, but when you say the truth, it was like it came from the Royal Trick Testament itself. You know what I'm saying? Chapter 2. You know what I'm saying? Verse trick teen. So you know when you say it, it's law, but when we say it, it's fun and games. But when the trick say it, it's like, oh damn, we really do be on that. We don't be on shit. We trying to smoke with the trick and hang with the trick and maybe let the trick fuck us for free. Let the trick drive our car.
You know what I'm saying? Right now, I have fucked at least 3-4 renegade hoes for free in my lifetime.
I believe you. You ain't never fucked a pimp hoe.
Probably 3 or 4. 3 or 4 at the most.
Hey, P1, I'm curious to know, man, if he done dated Stanky Frankie before.
Probably not. That doesn't sound like a familiar name.
Because he in Northern Cali. No, that's not what you would know her as. But that's what
we call her.
You know what I mean? But she.
Where's she based out of? Where's she based out of?
Sacramento, but she be all over.
Does she walk Stockton? Does she walk Stockton? Does she walk Stockton Boulevard?
I don't think
Stockton Boulevard.
I think she an internet chick.
Stockton Boulevard is the Blade in South Sacramento.
Yeah, I know that, but I think she's more so an internet type. I don't think she'd be outside.
A lot of girls that walk the Blade work the internet. Girls that work the internet walk the Blade too. They walk the Blade and use the internet.
Yeah, that's true. But I think this one is just mainly internet. I ain't gonna say she ain't never walked the Blade. I'm sure she has. But I think she's mainly the internet.
Yeah, she's an internet punk. She's an internet punk. She's scared to come outside.
Okay.
She knows vultures and sharks outside.
Yeah, I know a lot of Sacramento providers.
With her before.
I dated a lot of Sacramento providers. I used to live in Sacramento. My daughter lives in Sacramento. My baby mama is from Sacramento. You know what I'm saying? Like,
in your personal professional trick spectating, where do you think that the best hookers that you've dated have came up out of? Where do you think the best trick?
California or across America?
Across America. Where do you think the best trick?
Atlantic City, New Jersey.
I
only went there once, man. Best time of my life.
Damn.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure those was for reasons that a pimp wouldn't agree with, man.
Yeah.
I'm already
That
knowing.
blade was amazing.
Hey, that boy, it was some money in that old Atlantic City before that
Yeah, it definitely
hurricane they
was.
had. Well, I ain't been there since the hurricane. That motherfucker was rocking and rolling
Dino
back
said
then.
he definitely dated Frankie. I believe
Oh, for sure dated the stanky Frankie.
Yeah. I mean, Sacramento got some pretty providers, man. Sacramento got a lot of providers. They got a
That's what I'm
lot of
saying.
Sacramento.
This
providers in
new
Sac.
Stanky Frankie, you got me wanting to pull her picture up, man.
I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. Sacramento is like one of the highest populations of escorts in California.
Yeah, I know
Like
that. I know
really, it
about
really does.
Sacramento. Hey, Sacramento give a pimp some good hoes too. You know what I
Yeah, I
mean?
mean, Sacramento's got some money flowing through when it comes to hoeing. They got some money flowing through there. You know what I'm saying? That's a capital too. You know
Man,
what I
there's
mean?
that much good tricking going on in the Sac.
I mean, there's a lot of hoes in Sac. It's probably a good trick. It's dry. It's dry in Sac. It's not probably a lot. You get
Yeah,
cheap
you know
dates. You get
Sacramento's
cheap
kind of
dates in
like
Sac. I got cheap dates
yeah.
in Sac. I got dates in Sac for under $100, under $100
Damn.
dates in Sac. Yeah,
Oh yeah, see, I don't
real
never go
shit.
up
I didn't
there, so
got
I don't
dates
know.
for $80 in Sac.
God damn, Sacramento, step y'all hoeing up, man, so he can step his tricking up.
I didn't got dates in
God
Sacramento
damn.
for $80. $80
That was
in
for sure a
Sacramento.
renegade. That was for sure a renegade.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. Or a punk ass bitch that was fucking with some pimping, but you know did some shit pimping didn't know about. Be a lot of that
Yeah.
going on too.
No, but
Man, he
on
got
some
to put
real
his
shit,
teeth
bro. I
up his
wanted to
throat.
come on and tell you, but I really, I respect your feedback, bro, and because you really made some valid points there, and you know what I'm saying. Yes, you know, I'm from the first time that I cashed out a woman ever in my life, you know, to the last time I cashed
It
out a
changed a
woman in
lot.
my life, you know, I've never spent more than how much I spent on the first time. You know what I'm saying? That's a true point.
Nah, because once they set that price, that's what they gonna go at, and that's why they hoes need to go ahead and step up their horn. You know what I'm saying? And don't think he gonna pay 300 today and 500 on Friday, bitch. You start off big, you stay big. You know what I'm saying? You never accept less.
Hey, I want to say
Dino,
something.
I don't think he do the bear service, Dino. I ain't gonna sit here and lie. I think he probably have once or twice before, especially when he was younger. Probably not now. You know what I mean? But I'm pretty sure a young bitch done got him before when he was young. Got the
Hey
raw
guys, some of
deal.
that wet pussy. Now when you
I ain't
when you
never
are
barebacked the
You ain't
provider
never not
before.
one time dated
Never,
a bitch raw.
never barebacked the provider before. My life is too valuable. My life is
Okay,
too
I
listen,
know
valuable.
that's
listen,
right. I
listen.
can't argue with that.
I know you said you don't do drugs now, but did you ever do drugs when you was young?
I have done
Like
drugs
heavy?
when I was younger, but I never barebacked the provider. The only woman I barebacked was a couple of my ex-girlfriends who were my ex-girlfriends. They weren't providers, and my baby mama who got pregnant and had my kid, which my kid is almost 9 now. I only
Now,
got one kid.
So you don't
have
think
you ever been in a
it's ever?
dating relationship with a prostitute?
No.
Okay, they didn't take it to that boyfriend girlfriend level with you. Oh, you ain't tricked enough bitches yet. I figured you would have tricked a bitch into
Nah,
being your
he
old lady.
probably could have. I'm sure he didn't
Oh
have
yeah, I'm
I
plenty
had
pretty
of
a,
sure he
bitches
I
could
to
have.
had
do
a
that.
couple girls that wanted me to be like their sugar daddy, but I wasn't into it. Like they would come
Now,
around and say, "Hey,
Yeah,
can you buy
see,
me some
he's a
headphones?"
real
Like
he's a
I
real
had a girl
true
off
trick.
Eros. I had a girl off Eros. She was like, all right, so check this out. It's a little crazy. There's a girl off Eros, and I knew this girl when she was in high school. Okay, so I knew her way before she was a provider. Okay, and after high school, she wasn't a provider. She was just a pothead that used to hang out with other girls that used to work 9 to 5s like me. And then, like years later, she became a provider. And I saw her on the internet. Okay, so I met up with this girl, right? Like recently, not recently, but like maybe back in February. Okay, and she pulled up. She was way sexier than when she was younger. She was driving a fucking Mercedes Benz, which is a brand new Mercedes Benz. I already know she has a pimp. She for sure has a pimp, and
for sure.
it was strictly business. It was strictly business. You know, like once the money was like she thought I wasn't gonna give her no more money, she was gone. You know what I'm saying? Like it wasn't no hanging out, none of that. If it's not beneficial, it doesn't apply to me. That's how she was. You
But
know
I
what I'm
think
Oh
saying?
you
yeah,
like
that's
that
what
though.
Pimp said right there. She came and
I
handled
think
that
you
business
like
like
that.
she was supposed to. I think he
I
does
think
too.
Yeah, I think you
Cause he
prefer
can
it
get
that
a
way.
service. He know he don't have no problem because it's a pimp's hoe, and she gonna go on about her business. She's there to get her money, man. She ain't there to haggle this man up about his
And
time
I'm
and
going to
shit.
tell you
If he
something.
ain't paying
I'd
no money,
rather date a
he
304
get his
girl
money.
that has a pimp or is a renegade instead of a regular woman, because regular women come with problems, and 304 girls just want the money and they're out because they're on to the next date. So they're not even going to call you back or trip off you unless they're a renegade and you smoke with them and they want to smoke weed with you and they call your phone on some fuck shit. But that's easy to block their number, ignore it, and just move on to the next one. That's the beautiful thing about hookers. There's always another one.
Now, when you're
Damn,
out looking
I
for
wish you
when
could
you're out
teach some
looking
of
for
these
a prostitute,
boyfriends that.
when you're out looking for a prostitute, what's your flavor? You looking for the white girls, the black girls, the
I hate
mixed
white
girls, the
girls.
Spanish
I
girls?
hate white girls. I don't date white
Hate the
girls.
white girls.
I had 3 car dates with white girls in Oakland on International. In the middle of every single one of those dates, they said, "Do you mind?" And they put white substance up their nose. I don't like that. I don't want you snorting powder while you're on a date with me.
Okay, listen. So let me ask the question a different way. Uh, do you not like white girls because of the service, the experiences that you've had with them, or you're
All the
just not
white girls
attracted
I
to them?
met on International in Oakland are on drugs. They're all on
Okay, but are you
drugs.
not attracted
I
to
met
white
another, I'm
girls?
going to give you another story. I met a white girl on International in Miller. Pulled down Miller. She puts her elbows at my window. I wrote down the window. She puts her elbows at my window. She says, "How much you got?" I said, "How much you want?" I said, "How much you want for half an
Mm,
hour?" That's what I said to her. "How much do you want for half an hour?"
he's a trick.
Yeah,
She looks at
he's a cool trick.
she looks at me for a split second, and then her eyes get held heavy like this, and then she goes like that, and her head just like this. She's about to pass out on my window, and then the black girl's like, "Hey, hey, hey!" So I get scared, so I just drive off, and the bitch falls down.
Yeah,
That's
he's
how
a trick.
drugged up she was. She passed out on my
Okay,
window, bro.
but listen,
Standing
are
up
you
on my
not
window. What's she on,
okay?
fentanyl?
Listen,
She's on Fetty? Like, fuck out of here.
who are you more physically attracted to, though?
Black women. I hate white women.
So you're not even physically attracted to them, even if
I've
they
never
ain't
even
on
been with a
drugs?
white woman in my life. My big mom is black. All my ex-girlfriends are black.
Mm.
Okay, all right.
Every hooker
Now,
I deal with is black. Those girls in the Funny Ranch are black.
So you don't even like Mexicans
are
or
you
That
Asians
girl
or
I
Mexican
nothing
paid
or,
like
or
that?
are you white?
$600 for an hour was black.
So you don't like Mexicans or Asians or nothing like that?
I paid $240 for a half an hour with a Latina Asian girl, and I was very dissatisfied with the service. I was not
Damn.
happy. No. I like black, and she wanted more money too. She wanted like an extra
Oh,
$60
that
when she
black
got
hole
in the
won't be
car.
money. Black holes ain't playing. Hey, black holes just went up
I already
300
know your
points
style.
tonight.
You like bitches that talk shit to you, and get aggressive with you,
I do.
I already know. I knew it. He like them ratchet ass bitches.
I do.
Motherfucker, I'm gonna beat your ass.
Yeah,
I
That's what
love
he
that.
talking about.
he like a Megan Thee Stallion ass type of dude.
I ain't gonna lie.
A
Hey,
mouth like Cardi B.
I got a 304
he like that
girlfriend, and
bitch.
she's black girl. She's pretty crazy, but she's too crazy. I had to block her number. All right, she was too crazy for me. But yeah, I liked her. She was pretty hood with it.
I ain't
Yeah.
gonna lie. Hey, body's
He
up your
like them
way.
thug
Body's up.
ass bitches.
Hey, body to body. She's up your way. She's up in Northern California. I ain't gonna lie. That hoe actually kind of fine. Listen, boy, listen. She's kind of fine. I'm not gonna lie. And she's black, and she's asking
Yeah,
about your
Dino, he
tricking.
definitely like them LA. You like them Figueroa bitches for sure, don't you?
I like Figueroa women. Yeah, I like Sepulveda. I like what else? I like Long Beach Boulevard. I like Las Vegas hoes, Tropicana, the Strip. What else? I like what else? Sacramento. I like Stockton. Stockton, the small town of
You like them
Stockton,
Bissonnette.
California.
You like them Bissonnette bitches too, don't you?
I like bitches in Stockton. There's a blade in Stockton. It's called Sierra Nevada, Wilson Way. I love the hookers over there.
Yeah,
They're
Wilson
amazing.
Way. Yeah.
I love Wilson Way.
No,
That's
but
a
I'm talking about in
great blade.
Texas though. You been on Bissonnette in Houston?
No, I've been to Houston. I think it was like Southwest Galleria or something. I was in that area. I couldn't find a blade
Oh, you
really.
was
I
in the
was in it.
Galleria area. You was
Oh
doing
yeah,
the
you
it's probably what it's getting called.
missed out on it looked like Fig, but it's all the ghetto big booty black bitches, skinny
Yeah,
fine
but
black
on
bitches,
some real
mixed
shit though,
bitches.
I don't
It's
like
like 100
Texas.
hoes out there.
I don't like Texas. I hate Texas.
You missed out on a chance to
No,
advance. You know
there's
what
a
I'm
lot
saying? You
of
missed
beautiful
out on
women
some good
in
tricking.
Texas. I know Dallas, Houston. There's a lot of beautiful women in Texas, and I mean the rent is cheap in Texas. Housing is cheap. It's way cheaper than California. The gun laws are way
Wait,
more relaxed. But like, I don't like Texas. I just don't like it personally. I just don't like Texas.
I couldn't see moving my body up out of here.
Are you from Texas? Are you born and raised in Texas?
Nah, I'm not from here. I'm adopted.
Okay, yeah,
I'm
50 Cent.
Texas adopted.
50 Cent just moved to Texas. He loves Texas.
Oh man, listen, shit. He's like 12 years too late. Shit, I couldn't see me moving about this motherfucker for nothing.
Yeah. No, yeah. Actually, I used to work this one job. I met this truck driver. He was from Houston, Texas. He was like, man, if you was in Houston, you know what I'm saying? If you lived in Houston, you would love it, man. You would love it. All this shit. I was like, I don't know about that. But
Man, if you would have got down there on that street, our shit looked like Fig. But I'm gonna be honest, our hoes. I don't know. It might just me being biased. Our hoes are cuter, but it's like Fig. It's like 100 hoes on our track.
yeah, but I'm not gonna lie. Texas women in general are better looking than California women. Yeah, that's just like a fact. You know what I mean? Like
Them hoes
that's a
fine. I ain't
fact.
lie.
That's a fact.
The
Hey,
bitch of that, the
what
bitch
kind
of
of
that
work do you
bitches be
do?
fine as fuck.
Yeah,
And them Harry
listen,
Hines. Let's
I
not
think
forget about
I,
them Harry Hines hoes. Them hoes
I know
fine
some
too.
fine ass. Now you want to talk about white girls? I know some fine ass white girls from Dallas, man. Dallas, man. I'm telling
Yep.
you.
Well, I'm just saying, them Harry Hines white hoes be fine as a motherfucker, man.
Yeah. So
But
Texas.
Hey,
they
what kind
ghetto
of work do
white.
you do?
They ain't regular white. See, that's why Snow is the way she is, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Oh yeah. No,
They ghetto
there's
fine.
definitely some ghetto white baddies. Come on, like I know a white girl. She's a provider. So I used to work at a gas station. I told you I used to meet all these girls in the middle of the night. She was from Indiana, but she had an Arizona driver's license, and she lived in California. The bitch loved to do drugs, man. She loved to party. She let me fuck for free. I hit it for free. She was like, I just want a good time. I just want a good time. Don't you want some money? Like, I don't want to pay for because I don't pay for white girls. So I was like, look, I don't want to date you. I don't want to pay for it. She's like, I just want a good time. I just want a good time. So she's just gonna come over just to hang out with me. She's like, yeah. So I gave her. So that was the only time it was like a one night stand. She only let me hit it once, but I hit it. She actually fucked my coworker too. She fucked my coworker and me. But the bitch was a
We
white
fucking
bitch,
myself.
and she had like fucked up teeth though. But the bitch
But
was
she
on
was
drugs.
selling it. This was a prostitute.
No, yeah, she was selling it. She was on private delights, all this shit. She just liked it. Me and my coworker, we were the cashiers. She just liked us and shit. So we both. I think he got some head for free, and I got the head for free. And I kicked it with her a few times actually. She gave me one time. She came over and gave me a ride to go buy some weed and do some shit for my car. Some random shit. You know what I'm saying? We were just chopping up in the car talking, and she was gossiping about the other guy, about him and shit, and all that shit and this
So
shit like.
you just work like regular jobs, like gas station clerk, stuff like that, or
Yeah,
when
just
you was
regular
young?
customer service. I'm not no pimp or no gangster, no gangbanger, no shit like that. And I always want to tell people too. I love to say this right now. If you let me say this, I'm gonna keep it 1,000 with you. I am not a real street nigga. I'm just a real nigga. There's a difference. There's a big difference. A big difference. I'm not a real street nigga. I'm just a real nigga. I'm a brutally honest nigga. It's not. I'm not a real street nigga. I'm not. It's not street. It's just real nigga. Yeah.
You Mexican?
No, I'm Arab.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but I know a lot of real street niggas. I do, man. Yeah, I know a lot of them. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. I get a pass in the neighborhood I go to, especially when I'm staying
Shit.
money.
Hey, Rab, boy, you should be on, nigga. Boy, you got to go get with your people, man.
Oh yeah, no. When I go to the corner store,
Gotta go get with all bar
no, no.
Iqbar and them, man. You
I
tripping.
live where I live. When I go to the corner store, when I go to the smoke shop, I get free cigarettes. I get free packs of Marlboro Reds. I get free Swishers. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you Muslim.
I get free shit. I get free shit. I'm telling you, free shit. You know what I'm saying?
You
Like
going to shit, you Muslim shit, them your
half,
people shit.
half the time, I don't even pay for my tobacco. I don't even pay for my tobacco. That's why I always have cigarettes.
Shit, that's your goddamn shit. Your
Like
cousins and shit.
you
You
got, you
going
got,
to.
you got to think about it. If there's one place where I'm good in the hood, it's at the stove with the Arabs. Them my people. All them black people roll up there, even though they live in that neighborhood. I roll up there. I'm good because the people that own that stove is my people. They own my people's property. They
Man, you was
live right
supposed to
there.
really
Now
get
they
up under
live
that
right around
man.
the corner. They live right around the corner. But
You were
they
supposed
bought
to
people's
get that good
property.
Arab game, man. So you could have came and spread it to us. How they come over into the country, you know what I'm saying? Within 2 years of getting into the country, they own a gas station or a hotel. You know what I'm saying? They move their whole family into the hotel. They live there for about 15 years. Then they level up
Hey,
and go get another hotel, and
so you
so
got
on and so
siblings?
forth, man.
You
You
got
supposed to get
brothers and
up on them.
sisters?
Yeah, I got one brother and one sister. My brother actually, you know what I'm saying, he's gay and he's never had a girlfriend before. And then my sister, so he doesn't have any kids. And then my sister, she been married for 15 years to a white man. He from like Livermore, California, where it's hella like rich and stuck up and shit. And he's like he's like a computer guy. Like he works behind a computer and a desk. And they've been married for 15 years since 2005, and they have no kids. They have no children together. No kids. So even though
What
I'm
kind
young,
of work do your brother do?
my brother works for Bayer. It's a pharmaceutical pill company.
Right. See, the reason why I'm asking these questions because you give me the vibe like you the black sheep of the family.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
figured you was the black sheep
For
because you
sure.
seem like you kind of like off the beaten path a little bit.
Yeah.
Like your parents probably wanted you to go to college and get a career and shit like that, but that wasn't for you.
Okay, so when I was in high school, my senior year of high school, my mom and dad put me in a private school. It was like a college preparatory high school. And the lady told my mom, like halfway through the school year, she said, your son is not going to make it through college. The best thing to do is go to junior college. Maybe he can get an associate's degree. As far as a bachelor's, I don't think it's going to happen. This guy's not going to do it. So I tried to go to junior college. I tried some communication courses. Those were easy because it was all speech and talking in front of people. I got A's in all the courses. But then I took on math, statistics, chemistry, all these science courses, and I failed all of them. And all these teachers, you know, they have that talk with you. I think you should go to summer school. I think you should take this class over again, get a tutor. So I just gave up and I started working.
Yeah, I know part of the problem, you know what I mean, them black bitches. You was fucking with them black bitches young.
I was, yeah. And instead of taking care of
That's what threw you off track.
It threw me off track.
And then you start tricking at 16 too. Yeah, that's what threw you off
And
track.
then but my brother, he's not educated neither. He's not educated too. He just finished high school too. We finished the same high school. You feel me? He finished
but he got a career. He got a career though. You know what I mean? And you know he ain't got no
So
kids. He ain't got no girl. He gay. So you know what I mean? He probably
yeah,
got
he
his
he
little
gonna
wife
no,
he
checks from
gonna,
time to
he gonna
time.
make it do what it do anyway.
yeah.
None of your people got no businesses, no gas stations, no hotels, no nothing.
No. My dad had a business. He died. My dad died, so my mom inherited the business. We have a business.
I already
Oh,
know shit. All Arabs got a business, man. Shit, they gonna have it. They
Yeah,
gonna have it.
my
See,
dad.
this is a teachable moment for a bitch that if a bitch pick up, you know what I'm saying, what we dropping and what he dropping, a renegade gonna go find a pimp tonight. She gonna go choose a pimp, you know what I'm saying, and
Yeah,
make sure she provides men like him, you know what I'm saying, with his budget of service. Because he has a budget that's good enough for a service, you know, shit. There's a bitch that could provide for his services, you know what I'm saying, in a teachable moment. There's a renegade that looked at this video like, damn, I be doing the same shit. I be smoking and shit with my trick. I be fucking off and loafing with my trick. She gonna step it up and say, man, let me go get a pimp. Somebody said, tell him to speak Arabic.
Kev Howler come to life.
man, everybody know that.
That just means hello. How are you?
Everybody know that.
They want some of that
Everybody knows
Allah
that.
Akbar.
Stop lying, bro. You
Man,
didn't know
Mike
what that
Tyson
meant.
say that shit all the time after every fight, man.
Who?
Mike Tyson.
He didn't say Kev Howler come to law. He said Allah Akbar.
No, he
Yeah, he
say
said
that
Allah
too.
Akbar.
What you
He
just
said
Yeah,
said,
Allah
that's
Mike
it.
Akbar.
Tyson.
After he knocked
Listen,
out
man, go back and
I
watch
know
them
Mike Tyson.
videos, man.
Bro, you can't tell
What
me
you
about Mike
just
Tyson.
said, Mike Tyson say that shit all the time, man.
Mike
After every
Tyson,
fight.
you said that shit. Look, after that fight where he knocked up that dude before the Lennox Lewis fight, he said when he was talking about Lennox Lewis, he said, I'll eat his kids. Praise me to Allah. Allah Akbar, praise me to Allah. That's what he said. That means God is great. Praise me to Allah. He didn't say hello. How are you?
but no, but what you just said, Mike Tyson say that all the time. You don't think Mike
Kev
Tyson
Howler
know them
come to
words?
Allah. That's just Arabic
Man,
for
my
how
types
hello,
say
how
that
are
all the
you?
time. In my
They
truck,
want you
man.
to speak more Arabic. They don't believe you. Now they feel like you capping about your Arabic.
Oh my God, this is crazy.
They feel like you cap about your Arabic, man.
Hey, man, say ain't no hoes like black hoes in Arabic.
All right, I'm gonna be honest with you. My Arabic is shoy shoy. You know what that means?
Go ahead. That's right.
It's
Keep it
it's it's
100. You
small.
know what I mean?
It's
Yeah, my
basic.
Arabic is shoy shoy. Arabic is shoy shoy. I don't speak fluent Arabic, but if my cousin, you got 78 viewers on here. If my cousin is watching this video right now, he is literally in Baghdad and he speaks fluent Arabic. My biological cousin, who is also the black sheep from my mom's sister's family. Nobody fucks with him neither. Like nobody.
They think you white. They said, man, he's Rabbi Rich's brother, but they think he white. See, Rabbi Rich will get up here and spar with you, but they think he white, man. They said, man, he ain't Arabic, he white.
No,
I
I'm
don't
not.
know. That nose kind
Not
of
white.
fat.
That
I
nigga
don't know
straight
if
as
he
hell.
white, y'all. That nose kind of fat.
I'm
Nah,
not
he ain't
white.
no
I'm
white
not
dude.
white.
That's
I'm
why.
not
That's
white.
why I asked if he was. I was guessing he was Mexican
Look
because
at
I
my
ain't get a
flag right
good
here,
look at
bro.
his
Look at my
face.
flag. You see this flag right here, bro? That's the Iraqi flag on my head, bro.
Yeah, I
Iraq,
didn't. I
bro.
didn't see that before. And then after
I'm
you
from
said you
Iraq,
was
bro.
Arab,
My mom is from Mosul up north, and my dad is from the capital of Baghdad. Why would I lie
no,
about
but
this?
see
I
after
don't
you
gotta
said
lie
you
about
was
who the fuck I.
Arab,
If I was a white boy, I would just say I'm a white boy with hella tattoos. I wouldn't be mad about it. I'd be proud of it. But I'm not a white boy.
nah,
For real.
I
I
knew
He
might
you
said
look
wasn't
he
like
ain't
a
no
got
white
no
white
boy.
boy,
white in his.
but
He ain't
I'm
got
not a
no
white
white in
boy.
his body.
Hey, that's why
Shit.
I didn't get on your head too tough for saying the word nigga. You know what I mean? Because
I'm a
I
sand
figured
nigga. They call me sand nigga. Black people call me sand nigga. I grew up
you all.
around niggas.
You all right? I'm gonna let you
Do
make it.
do
The
do
last
your
Arab.
people
Hey,
still
listen.
got do your people
The
still
last
got
Arab that
land
got on
over there
here
in
using
Iraq?
Yeah, my mom do.
I
yeah,
figured.
the last Arab that got on here using the nigga word, I roasted the shit out that boy. But you
No, but
all
really,
right?
I was raised
You
around
cool?
brothers. You know what I'm saying? Around black people. You know, like I went to elementary school with black people. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's in my blood. Like, you know how some people say, "Oh, I was raised around niggas." They chose that shit. They chose to be around niggas. I was really raised around niggas. I'm from East Nashville, Tennessee. Way East Nashville, Nashville Village. You guys fat talk about me. Band play brother. That is my partner, nigga. Like real shit. Like I don't know band play brother like that, but fat talk is my nigga. Like I fuck with Young Buck, Cook Up Boss. I'm fucking all Nashville music. 3-6 Mafia, Memphis, rest in peace, Young Dolph, Key Glock, all that shit. Habit, what you call it, Pre, all that shit. You know what I'm saying? I fuck with all that shit. I love Tennessee music. It's the most underrated rap music in the world. I moved out of Tennessee when I was 16. I lived almost a year in Clearwater, Florida, and then I moved to California. And I live, and that's where I live now. I reside in California.
How old was you when you moved to Cali?
I was almost like 17 and a half, almost 18. And when I graduated high school, I was almost 19. I was 18 and a half because I started school a year late. I was supposed to graduate high school in 2006. I would with
Yeah,
the
you
people that are
like me
my
because
age.
you said your birthday coming up. My birthday coming up too. I
Yeah,
started
my
school
birthday in
late too.
November, so I graduated in 2007.
Yeah, my birthday October coming up.
Yeah, my birthday in
But
November. I'll be
yeah, us
34.
people that's born around when we born always
We
not
always
always,
finish a
but a
year
lot of
later.
us start
Yeah,
school
we at
late.
the end of the year. Our birthday's at the end of the year. Yeah.
Yeah.
But California, cool. I like California. It's cool. You know, I've had good experiences out here. I've had good dates out here, good hookers, good times, good experiences. You know what I'm saying? The Red
We
Book.
need you to step your tricking up though, man. I know you got some
I
more
appreciate you.
better
I
higher.
appreciate you. Is this
Yeah, you
Dino
got
telling
some
you
higher
this?
tricking in you than
Who
that.
is this talking to me? Is this Dino?
No, this is Freeze, the one with the suit and tie on.
The one even my hello costs.
Yeah, yeah. Even my
Okay,
hello
I'm gonna follow
costs.
you. I'm gonna follow
Yeah,
you.
yeah.
Yeah. That's real shit, bro. Not real shit. You know what I'm saying? That's real shit, bro. Like, yeah, I'm gonna, cause like I said, when you mentioned about going to the brothel and seeing tricks that were like, you know, more upscale tricks that have been doing it for a long time, more elevated in the game, that giving me that flashback of that guy that hopped out that limo with the two girls all dressed all sexy with the shots in his hand and the drinks in his hand and all the other tricks that were there and, you know, like all that shit. You know, I was just a beginner. I was a newbie, you know? You know what I mean? Like, yeah. But yeah,
Yeah, man, because it's
the blade's the best place to do it, man. The blade's the best place to do it because on the blade, that's where you're gonna get. I mean, you're gonna get the best deals. You're gonna get the girls that are gonna work with you. They're gonna work with you and give you a deal. Especially they've been out there all night. They've been working all night. They want to get paid. They want to get as much
Yeah,
money
you
back
you
to their
you
pimp.
like the blade because you be getting away with murder on the blade. You know what I mean?
I'm trying to tell
Robbery,
you.
Murder is the
highway robbery. Yeah, you ain't
yeah.
lying.
Yeah, you be getting away
for
with you
for
be
the
getting
cheap
away with
horn.
murder on the blade. I already know.
Hell yeah.
Hey,
Hey,
for the
I
cheap
got some
horn.
girl. So I met this Mexican girl on International, and she had tattoos on her neck, right? So ooh, this is a nice one. And she was a black girl. I was like, fuck it, I want that Mexican. She looked good with it. So I went back. I doubled back, and I rolled down the window. I said, how much for half an hour? I always said to every bitch. So she fucking looks at me. She turns around, walks the other way. I say, hey, why are you walking away? The black girl says something. She's like, hey, keep it pushing, keep it pushing. I said, what's wrong? She said, you too hood to date us. I said, ain't that about a bitch? We in East Oakland, she Mexican with tattoos, and you black, and I'm Arab, and I'm too hood to date y'all? Get the fuck out of here.
Lordy, 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 lordy.
They offended your
That
On
would have
status that
never
E14
day.
out of
happened in
all
LA.
places.
That would have
His
never
spirit was
happened in
highly
LA.
offended that day.
That would have never happened on Fig. That would have never happened on Fig. No, I'm telling you that
Fig Ho would have hurried up. Hey, Fig Ho would have hurried up and jumped up in that motherfucker.
shit. That would have never happened on Fig. Only on E14. I'm telling you, man. They be scared on E14. They be running away from niggas over there. They think niggas
So
gonna kidnap them.
is that why they scared to run to some ism on E14? Because it's a lot of hoes that's misguided on E14. From what I hear, I don't go up there. I don't. It's where poor people dwell, so I don't go around there. I keep that kind of energy away from me. I don't go up there.
And I'm gonna tell you, International is a poverty-looking area. It looks like poverty. It looks like poverty. It's not
Shit,
one of those
that's
places.
Fig too. Fig look like poverty too. Shit.
Yeah, but like
At least
Sepulveda.
they getting some money on Fig P. It ain't the same kind of money flow.
Yeah, but look at Sepulveda. Look at Sepulveda. Look at
It's a
Sepulveda.
different kind of money.
I used to live on Sepulveda in Van Nuys. Okay,
Yeah, you
I
was
used to live
freaking.
off the blade. Sepulveda and Roscoe. Sepulveda is a nice blade, man. Sepulveda ain't no
Yeah,
bad
see
blade.
you
That's not
if
like
you was fucking around on Sepulveda 9 times out of 10, you was coming across some hoes that was fucking with some pimps. Cause it be pimps on
Man, 10
Sepulveda.
times out of 10, you was fucking with pimps hoes.
Yeah, on Sepulveda. Yeah.
Hell yeah, on Sepulveda, that was pimps hoes.
Especially like
every provider that I dated on Sepulveda when I lived on Sepulveda had a pimp. Every
right,
single
exactly.
provider.
Hey, you talking about the king of
No
Sepulveda,
provider
like
I did on Sepulveda.
shit.
They
Yeah.
all had pimps.
You probably
All
done
Nah,
had.
dated
he
some of
ain't
my
lying.
peoples
Hey,
back in the
hey,
day.
Sip, he ain't lying about that.
Wait a minute. I take
It's
that back. I take that
97%
back.
pimps hoes on
Wait a hold
Sepulveda.
on. I take that back. One didn't. One was a renegade, and I'm gonna tell you why. I was on Backpage. I lived in Van Nuys 2015. So 2015, that's before the case happened with the guy with Backpage. He went down. So Backpage was still running. Okay, you know how Backpage got shut down. I'm not gonna get into that.
Yeah,
But
Mm-hmm.
you probably talking about
basically,
early. You
so
talking
we
about
know we're
before
not gonna get into that.
June.
But this was 2015, and Backpage is still running. I'm looking at ads in the LA area, and I see a girl. It says, "Looking for a place to stay for the night." I have nowhere to go. I'm with a guy. It's a long ad. It has pictures of her on there. And it's like I'm with this guy right now in LA. She talks about what area in LA she's in. She's like, I just need a place to stay for the night. I'm looking to shower, get dressed, change, and I'll date you if you let me spend the night in your apartment. That's it. I told my boy about it. I was like, should I do it? Should I do it? He's like, yeah. So she caught the train, the light rail train to North Hollywood to Lancashire. So I picked her up in the light rail train. We met. My boy was with me. I met up with her. You know what I'm saying? She had a wig on. So I took her back to my apartment. She takes her wig off. She has like a little bit of hair. You know what I'm saying? And she dated me for free. I let her shower, let her do her thing. In the morning, she left, and that was it. And then later that day, I saw her on Sepulveda, still on Sepulveda. She didn't even leave.
Hey, got to the business
Yeah.
all. She let you beat the back end all night for the price of freedom.
Yeah, just to let her spend the night and shower in my bathroom. Spend the night. Yeah. That was the only renegade that I got in Sepulveda. Every other girl I had to pay for it. It was a pimp, and it was just business, strict service out of there.
Yeah, you wasn't catching no $125 dates. You wasn't catching no cheap dates over there.
No, those girls wanted money. No, I talked
Right.
to her at Chevron. I talked to her at the Chevron. She had camouflage pants on with heels. She was sexy as fuck, light skinned. She wanted like I think like 250 for half an hour, 240,
Right.
200,
Yeah.
200.
Yeah. Them bitches
She
on Sepulveda was charging.
wanted some money. She wanted some money.
Hey, stay. Freeze over there.
Shit.
She wanted some money.
Yo, it's over there. It was going down.
I had a girl on Sepulveda. I went to McDonald's. I did this girl a $40 card date. She sucked my dick for $40, and she was from Victorville. She was from Victorville. She was just walking the blade. I think she had a pin too, though. I think
On
she had,
She ain't
Sepulveda?
had no pimp for no 40.
yeah, maybe she was a renegade too. I don't know, but I mean, she was just in the
Oh shit.
McDonald's. You want a date in the
You
McDonald's?
talking about the McDonald's on Sherman Way?
The one on Sepulveda.
Yeah, Sherman Way.
Yeah, the McDonald's
Damn, you kind of
right next to the Motel 6.
Yeah, right. I was about to say, you talking about right there on the 6 by the corner.
Yeah, right
By the
across
car wash.
right across the street from the Wingstop.
that's crazy. Oh, you talking about? Yeah, I just had to remember that's the most. Motel 6 because it used to be something else. It's Motel 6 now.